Zenith, or Kvoth, against ZenoAkoop. And this is a match that everybody's been wanting to see in a tournament setting for a very, very long time. Of course, Zenith with the 800 hours of play, and also very dominant in all of the tournaments that he's played in the past. Zeno, in this case, is the young upstart looking to claim his first championship title. And where better to do it than the first Clash of Comrades tournament?
Definitely. It's going to be a really exciting set of matches. I think everyone's looking forward to seeing how these two do in such a competitive setting.
Well, without further ado, we're going to jump into this first game of hopefully 7. It's going to be a best of 7. It's going to be a lot of games for you guys to watch here. So let's go ahead and jump into it. We have Zenith here in green, ZenoAkoop in red. I'm excited. I'm so excited for this right now.
I'm excited too. Zenith undefeated so far. Zeno only losing to Varshu in those really close games. Be interesting, really interesting to see how this goes. Okay, unit selection.
Zenith going straight for a classic build, except for sniper balloons. That's the outlier there, and we'll see if that makes a difference.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of players going for like 1 or 2 units that are a bit less used, but I don't think we've ever actually seen them play them.
All right.
So maybe it's just for a bit more flexibility.
And ZenoAkoop going for toads now and barbed wire instead of the normal turrets. But other than that, both players with pretty standard tier 1 builds.
Okay, going to game 1 of the Grand Finals, Clash of Comrades, Mayhem. ZenoAkoop to the east as red, Zenith to the northwest as green.
Alright. And it looks like Zeno has a very protected base here in the corner. There's no backdoor unless there's one behind these trees right here, which is possible.
There isn't.
There isn't? You can see on the map. Okay, you can see on the map.
Yeah.
There isn't. Does have a nice expansion right out front. It is on low ground. Zenith out in the open, but with a couple more expansions a little bit closer by, especially this one up in the north here, that could be closed off pretty easily. Both players on 7 farms. Let's see if there goes Zenith with 8. There goes Zeno with an 8 farm. So no cheese for the first match.
Who knows? They might be saving it for the rest of the matches.
That's true. That's true.
That's the 7. Let's wait and see. Going Squirrel Warren at 8 farms for Zeno. Insanely standard play.
Right.
Zenith going for 2 Squirrel Warrens.
Both players again on 8 farms. We'll see what Zeno decides to do next. He might decide to throw down toads. Oh no!
He's deciding to go for chameleons.
Straight for chameleons.
Oh.
And we'll see if Zenith can spot this in time. You saw Zeno kind of waited until Zenith was out of the base to go for it.
Good play on a barbed wire going out on the high ground. Zenith also opting for some early chameleons. This is interesting. We've seen early chameleons pay off for lots of players in the last in the quarterfinals, and also today with the games with Varshu as well.
And look at this barbed wire in the front of the base. For only 20 food, he's ensured that any unit that walks by there is going to take 1 damage per second. That's incredibly important for any kind of early pressure from Zenith. Another barbed wire going out. He might be able to lock down that entire expansion with barbed wire. Zenith going straight for the expansion.
He's going straight for the expansion. Yeah.
Zeno also.
Zenith also going for an expansion.
Right.
Oh, both players mirroring each other.
I'm seeing double.
Zenith going for another Squirrel Warren, so he's going to be slightly ahead on Squirrels. But Zeno decides to go for Pigeons.
Alright, but both players, I believe, have scouted each other's expansions now, so they know they're on equal economic footing.
Definitely. No player's gone for any attacks yet. Just seen players ecoing up so far.
Zeno throwing down some barbed wire on that high ground, hoping to take away any advantage that Zenith would have by sitting on that high ground. Again, you can see how that high ground is a little bit less vision a player walks by it.
Nice call. Nice call. I like that. He also placed it on the high ground, right near his base.
Ah, yeah.
So he can slow down any attack, quickly respond to it. It's a good call.
So Zeno looking to maybe not full turtle up, but definitely looking to protect his bases a little bit more while he expands. Zenith, in any case, on 15 farms to Zeno's 13. So although Zeno is turtling up a little bit, Zenith is still slightly ahead in economy.
Indeed. It's interesting. This is the first real macro game we've seen so far, and neither player has T3s.
But here goes Zenith with 3 moles and bringing the rest of his army along with him.
Ooh.
Is looking to... Ooh, that's a lot of moles are going to come in. 5 moles here.
Long holes.
And Zeno is
Does have
down
that
here
barbed wire,
scouting. That barbed
Zeno's
wire.
gonna have to come back right now.
Barbed wire isn't going to last long against moles. He sees this. His army is there. That's a lot of moles and a lot of squirrels.
That is an insane amount of moles. They just break through the entire line.
Chameleons are out, but it's not going to be enough. Zenith has his own chameleons. 1 farm is down. And his army of Zenith is still alive.
3 farms.
Ravaging that expansion.
And down goes that expansion. Zenith can either choose to keep pushing and possibly lose his army advantage by losing all of his units, or just kind of sit back and play the long game, because he knows he's ahead in economy right now.
He is opting to push forward. He knows that Zeno has so little active farms.
But again,
they're not going to last very much longer.
Look at these units wandering through this barbed wire on their way over. Again, that unit priority, taking that the cobblestone road. But again, on 15 farms, now 11, because we passed that 5-minute mark, Zenith can just afford to keep streaming units into Zeno's base. And Zeno's going to go ahead and give up game 1. Look at that graph.
Wow, that army value graph. Those moles really paid off.
So Zenith is going to take game 1 here in the Grand Finals, best of 7. Again, players need to get